You know, Bobby Kelly sent me a photo of Ryan Reynolds today getting his vaccine, and I can't tell you how almost close to looking like Ryan Reynolds you look. You're like almost there.
He's got better eyes.
He's got better everything, but it's just a little, you're just like slightly off. You're so close to being that hot.
Like I'm Bart, you know Bart and Bort? Do you remember Bort? Bort was like the alter ego. Like they went into like a weird world in an episode of Simpsons, and there was a family that looked kind of like the Simpsons, and the son's name was Bort. I think I'm Bort hot.
Yeah, it's like a gene mutation got in a fight and somehow the weaker gene won. And
Jesus Christ, I can't believe
it's almost there.
The way you talk about me with your unsymmetrical body, your tiny legs and your long torso.
What are you talking about? A long torso is very sexy.
I hope that you get the cut back.
As long as you cut my feet out of a photo, I look fine.
I hope that you get the cut back from your special and it's just 3 of the cameras are just focused on your breast. Like they're just close-ups, like just...
Me too. I think it'll do really well. Titties sell tickets, baby. Also... My point was,
the Kate Quigley of New York.
You're so hot.
Thank you.
Or so close to being super hot. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip every eye appointment from now until you look like Ryan Reynolds.
I'm going to go to France without you.
You're not.
Yes, I am. I'm going to go start a new life.
You can't.
I'm going to be I'm going to be some kind of farmer that also deals in weapons. I'm going to know Balkans.
You're not going to do that.
People from the former Yugoslavia. I'm going to import ecstasy from Amsterdam.
You can't do any of that.
I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
I'm going to lock you out of our bank account.
I have my own bank account.
It's not going to get you to France.
I'm going to fly to Morocco. I'm going to take a boat to Gibraltar. I'm going to claim asylum. Okay? You don't know what I'm capable of.
I do, though. I do, though.
All right.
And let me tell you something. You could probably get there, but you're not going to afford weapons.
Of course I could afford weapons.
No,
I am a
you can't.
scammer. You don't know what I'm capable of.
How do you scam weapons, Andy?
You get in. You go to a bar.
You go to a bar.
Where guys...
And then you find your way to a hole and you dig it through the ground.
No, that's not...
And you come up into a man's house who has a dark aura around him, and you walk into the back room and you say, "Hey, give me your weapons."
That's such a rookie appeal. First of all, I have to learn French. Okay, that's a big part of it. Then I have to befriend Corsicans by setting up. Do you not know how this works?
You don't know how this works.
I do. I've watched so many movies about guys doing it.
I've watched movies about murder. It doesn't mean I would get away with it.
Of course we could get away with murder. You think I'm so weak? I'm going to pummel. I'm going to flatten your head. You're going to have a flat head. I'm glad we were recording this in such a high quality because Netflix is going to pay the guys at Park Studio so much when they make the documentary about me flattening your head.
Let me tell you something.
You're not going to die.
If you flattened my head, we would finally be the same level of hot.
That is so messed up. You are just a complex series of serums and plastic injectables and tight things that pull you all together.
So what? It's keeping me together. And let me tell you something. If I let all that go, I would deflate and I would look like a shitty balloon.
Rosebud has the same torso as Sue Bird, all right?
Who's Sue Bird?
She's one of the most decorated WNBA players of all time. You're a horrible feminist. I'm glad. I'm ready. I was kind of tired. I was kind of sleepy.
Yeah?
And I got fucking all amped up.
Well,
I'm ready to go.
You're welcome.
Call me weak.
Let me tell you something. This is why you love me, Andy.
It might be why I love you, but I also love fighting with you like this. Last night,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel icky. Should I take another Tylenol?
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
What did you say?
You kept being like, "Are you sick? Can I help you? Because I love it. Because when you're sick and weak, I want to fuck you. Because you're helpless."
That's not.
And I was like, "I'm gonna go to sleep.
All I said.
And I want to watch John Wayne Gacy kill a bunch of kids."
All I said was that I am most attracted to you when you act like a lady, you know? When you're not like,
No,
usually when.
that's not what you said. You
Usually
said I'm
when I
most
wanna hook up
attracted
with
to you
you-
when you are sleeping or unconscious.
Usually when we hook up, you have suspenders or you have overalls on with one of the things undone. You have a baseball mitt in your hand and you're going like this and you're like, hey, you want to fuck? And I'm like, ugh, Jesus Christ. And you're like, I got catch down at the Sandlot.
Shut up, Andy. Listen, I took an Enneagram test and I found out that I'm an 8. Okay?
What's that?
It's the challenger. That's what I am.
What's an Enneagram?
An Enneagram is like a personality test, and I don't know what it is. Let me look it up. Hold on. Can you guys look it up, what an Enneagram is? Yeah. All right. An Enneagram is like a personality. It's almost like personality tests and astrology all wrapped up in one thing.
I'm going to cut your hair like a lesbian bike girl. You're going to have bangs that are a centimeter long, and I'm going to make you wear cut-off jean shorts and a stinky shirt.
That sounds hot. I'm going to look hot.
Isn't. No, you're going to look like Emma Enhoff.
Well, I'm going to leave you for Kristen Stewart.
That is
And
hot.
I hope
okay,
that
is
you,
hot. Send photos. Actually, I don't find Kristen Stewart hot anymore.
You don't?
No.
Why? Because she's gay now?
Yeah, because she's so obviously, like, I grew up with enough, like, lesbians in my life. I'm not one of these doofuses that's like, lesbians, hot, you know, like, because I know they're not attracted to me. So it's like, you know.
Right. It's not a possibility for you.
Well, it's just not hot. I'm not hot. I'm not hot for people that aren't, like.
On the table.
Yeah, on the morgue table, I like a dead body.
Wait, what? That was a leap.
Well, you said on the table. I thought you meant the morgue table.
So when I said they're not on the table,
Do you mean on the table?
I just meant
as
like
far as like
they're not an option.
yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
mean like on the morgue table. That was a real leap.
Now it makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we learned something.
So
about
I
you.
like to have sex with dead bodies. So I go to the cemetery at night and I dig up dead bodies and I have sex with them.
Big fucking deal.
Am I a criminal?
Can I tell you something hilarious about the John Wayne Gacy documentary on Peacock right now, streaming?
How much he looks like Tim Dillon? Is that?
He does look like fucking Tim Dillon.
He
It's
looks
crazy.
so much like Tim Dillon in certain shots.
He also kind of looks like me if I was a man and just massively overweight, which is something that.
If you weighed like 10 more pounds.
Okay, first of all, I'm a tiny little bird,
I'm a little bird.
and second, if I was bigger, I would crush you.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Not with a flat head.
can I get through the fucking story?
All right.
Oh, I hate our marriage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually watched some of these clips. Me interrupting you is probably annoying for the listeners. So enjoyable for me, but keep going.
Okay. So John Wayne Gacy, what was I talking about? See, this is what you do.
The funny thing about the John Wayne Gacy thing.
Oh, yeah. He was like, so the interviewer was like, so you slept next to the body of one of your victims. And John Wayne Gacy, the level of, there's just no emotion whatsoever when he's talking about the bodies that he's like just buried in his fucking basement. It's the scariest thing you've ever seen because he talks about it like it was a trip to the fucking DMV. But he was like, people say that I slept with these victims and it's like, come on, it's not like I slept with them. It's not like I was like sleeping with them. They were, so he was in the same house.
Yeah.
And then he was like, it's not like you have to worry about a dead body anyway. It's the living you have to worry about. It's like, I was watching it just going, holy shit, this guy. Like, how do you get on your own side like that? Like, he was so, I wish I had the confidence that he has.
Yeah, the ability to lie, it didn't work in the long run, but God, it must have been great to be a liar like in the 50s when they didn't have like DNA or like computer systems.
He must have felt like a genius.
Like my level of scam is like I could be like a US senator in 1950 with my level of scamming. Like you'd just be like, I went to Harvard. And then they'd be like, okay, you went to Harvard. And then, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yours is all paperwork. You're kind of scam. The problem with your scamming is it always has a paper trail.
not always.
Yeah, it does.
I shoplift all the time from Target.
What?
And
You do?
Yeah.
What?
They are letting me check out, okay? Here's the thing.
I did not know this. When are you Have I been there?
Yeah, of course. If you're
What?
letting me check out and I fuck up the checkout, you should have hired a checkout person. I am not a checker-outer.
Andy,
What?
you can't steal when I'm with you.
Why?
Because I'm going to get in trouble too.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You listen to this. We got married. You don't have to testify in court.
Oh my
Like-
God.
If they find me having sex with dead bodies, you can say you never heard about it.
Is that true?
What?